Remember, there's some pretty important information here in the disclaimer. You might want to give the video a quick pause and read it.
Oh, hey everybody, it's me, Sonic! Sonic the Hedgehog! Just here to remind you that if you haven't already, make sure to hit that like button. And for even more amazing customs, don't forget to subscribe to Wake Angel 2001! Because between you and me, they're way past cool!
Hello my friends, this is Wake Angel 2001 coming at you with the first of a 3-part commission for Dylan D. I know this is technically violating my whole 2 figures per commission rule, but you know, this first one was pretty simple because it is first form Mephiles. Yeah, when Mephiles just kind of looked like a shadow recolor. He just kind of waltzed up to Blaze and Silver, sounding all dark and warbly like inhuman, and you know, like he was going through an audio filter to make him sound like the guy from Scream, and then, you know, no visible mouth, reptilian eyes, and he just so happens to have the thing that can save everything conveniently after your last battle with Iblis. Yeah, this guy seems totally legit. But you know what? I'm not gonna blame Blaze and Silver. They were desperate. So they were willing to grasp at whatever straws they could if it meant not having to live in a post-apocalyptic hellscape. So yeah, can you believe that despite the fact that I've made Mephiles many times before, and this is such a simple custom to do, I've never actually done it? Yeah, I guess I always figured that it was too simple to take on as a solo project, so it took a commissioner to actually get it done. The base figure is a Jazzwares Shadow the Hedgehog, and I am absolutely shocked that Dylan managed to find 3 fully intact Shadows to send back to me to make into Mephiles, which made me a bit uncomfortable, but hey, they're his figures. I confirmed one more time whether he wants me to actually do this, and he said, yes, do it up. So here we go. These are his figures to have customized, so there we go. You can do whatever you want to do with your figures when you've paid for them. Oh, and I should say that this figure has a bit of an assembly error. It has 2 left legs. Like, it has a left foot and a right foot, but the leg, there's 2 left ones. Look at his right leg. It's turned around 180 degrees, but that knee bends backwards. I mean, you can force it to bend the other way, but you're kind of pushing it past a little nub that is supposed to keep the knee from bending backwards. Like, so every time you bend the knee the correct way, you're kind of forcing it to bend opposite of the way the joint actually wants to go, which can be done because this plastic is soft enough, but you know, like, it's an assembly error. I guess that's probably part of the reason why it's being used as custom fodder, because, you know, that. Okay, so there was a tiny little bit of sculpting that went into this, just a little bit, a tiny smudge on the muzzle to cover up his mouth, because Mephiles has no visible mouth, and then painting on a lighter skin tone on the muzzle and the insides of the ears, a sickly sky blue color where all the red highlights originally went. That goes for his limbs too. A paler yellow painted onto his rings, and a gray color for the shoes and gloves. And yeah, that's basically it. Like I said, this is a pretty simple repaint. Like the aside from the tiny bit of sculpting that goes onto the muzzle to cover the mouth, that's really all there is to it. So yeah, he has his little green reptilian eyes. Oh, another thing, if you look at his eyes, you'll notice that there's no shine spot. I noticed that in all the artwork I've seen of first form Mephiles, he has these green slitted pupils like reptilian eyes, but there's no shine to them, like there's no internal reflection. I think that's supposed to help reflect his otherworldly nature. Like his eyes just lack that certain little feature that all other living things have, you know? So I thought that was kind of an interesting little thing to note here. Okay, so thank you for watching this video, and we're gonna move on to the next series of figures after this. And this is Wake Angel 2001 signing off.